Shout to Shaq, man. Shout to
Yeah,
Shaq
shout
and his
Shaq.
dominance and just everything he's given the game, man. Shout to the Diesel, big bro.
Man,
You know
they
what I'm
needed Shaq at that time. He put them on the map.
He did. He rekindled.
I don't even know who was on the Magic before Shaq got there.
Facts. I think Scott Skiles on somebody.
Yeah, like
That was it.
Like Cycli.
That was it. I think Cycli came after, but
Oh man, I don't even know who was
Right.
on there before Shaq. I don't even know how. As a matter of fact, when Shaq got there, was that the first year of Orlando Magic?
no.
It seemed like
they
it,
was
right?
there. I think they was
That's the year they
Yeah,
expanded.
I think they was there a couple years, but he definitely he made every game eventful. He was
Man.
It was Walt Disney, then it was the Orlando Magic with Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was like a whole trip.
It was a
We're gonna
whole
go down there to
thing,
Walt
straight
Disney,
up.
see the,
They started in '89, so just
They started-
Stayed at 89. He get that 92.
okay.
92.
Okay.
Yeah.
so
But
it's-
yeah, man, Shaq and what he did for the league, man, he was everything, dog. Shout to the Diesel, man. Yeah, P, what was your
I mean,
retirement?
that like me, for my jersey retirement, I remember I said in my speech, like, you know, when you get retired with all the great names up there in Boston Celtic lure, it was like the highest you can go, and just I felt like for me in basketball, just greatness, because you talk about one of the most storied franchises. Those fans is loyal through winning, through losing, through everything, and you know. They know, they recognize that, and I remember saying in my speech, like, shit, if I don't get to the Hall of Fame, if I don't have my jersey retired by nowhere else, just having it right here in the guard,
It's all good.
it don't get no better than that.
Facts.
And so, you know, that meant the world for me to do it right there in front of my family, my friends, my kids, and we all know the history that goes behind, you know, the Boston Celtics, because it's one of the more storied franchises and one of the best brands in all the sports. You know, in 10 years from now and 20 years from now, I'm gonna still go to Boston and there's still gonna be people wearing a Paul Pierce jersey.
Right.
You know, I don't really see that in a lot of other arenas outside. Like you got the Lakers, you got Magic Johnson jerseys in there, but like look at these other franchises. Kobe, yeah, but
Shaq.
they move on to what's next. This franchise you know, you still see Russell jerseys, you still see you know the past
I see
Grace
Walker
jerseys.
I see everybody's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it ain't no better place, I think, you know, to have your jersey retired in.
If I'm being honest, man, P's I expected. You know what I'm saying? P's number being up in the rafters just because of what he's done for Boston and watching him grow from, you know, a young player to, you know, this immortal being and becoming one of the best to ever do it. So I understood that. I didn't think that I had the body of work. If I'm being honest, I didn't think that the body of work, just because of all the greats that are on there. If you look up and you see all the guys that are on those banners, they have an incredible body of work within the Celtics organization. So, you know, when I was, when they decided that it was gonna go, I was super.
Lord, you got the body of work. First off, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Shaq got his retired after only like, what, four years?
I didn't know. I didn't, you know,
He was there for 4 years. And he got his retired. He didn't win a championship.
Yeah, he didn't, but man, his impact in Orlando was so great.
I know,
you
that's why your impact in Boston, changing the culture, bringing that presence. I mean, it was just it was a different glow in that building when you got there. Lord, I'm telling you.
I was on, you know, I'm looking out. My POV is looking. I don't, you know, I'm not, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, obviously it was
There's
just a
people
little
that did
different.
less.
Yeah,
There's
you know, I
people
didn't look
that
at it
did-
like that. I was
you
just,
know what I'm saying?
I
There's
wasn't
people
even
that
looking
done
at
less.
it. Yeah, and then I don't even know the criteria. I just know that the people in Boston always appreciated the way I played and my energy, blah blah blah. So when I got there, no bullshit. I was sitting there and Scal. I wanted to have I didn't want it to be traditional. I wanted Scal to have an interaction. People can hear it, blah blah blah. I wanted my guys and my friends there, my kids and all that. So as Scal was sitting here talking, I could see P, I could see everybody, and I was just looking. I was like, I mean, this was after a game. People were supposed to leave and go home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I looked up and I was like, God damn, it's like a little more people in here. Like I was looking, and I totally went I went ADD. And started fading out. I was like, look, and I think I said this out loud. I was like, man, I knew y'all fuck with me, man. I didn't know y'all fuck with me like this. God.
Did
And
nobody
just for 1
leave?
second, I just did a 360. I took it all in. I was like, damn. This crazy. I didn't even ask for this, bro. Like, damn. All these nights in the gym.
Yeah.
All these hurt knees and ankles and the beach mornings and getting up at 4 and 2-3 workouts and chasing it and chasing it and chasing it. Man, it all paid off.
Yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
And how cool is it for you guys when you see your jersey in the rafters? Your numbers are right next to
Right
each other.
next to
You
each
grew
other.
up together.
Right next to each other. Right next to each other. That's dope.
Right. I mean, that's like the perfect ending to something. You know what I'm saying?
Love that. Shout out to Shaq. 3 teams. That's pretty
No
impressive.
doubt. Shout out to the Diesel,
I mean,
man. Congratulations,
They're
man.
gonna have to shoot. They're gonna have to get another statue in Miami. Do they got a statue in Miami for sure? They need to.
Statues are something they haven't done yet, but you know.
In Miami?
thinking of certain people.
Shit, Orlando too then. Shit, the Shaq Orlando statue, that'll be nuts. That's when it all started.